Good Friday. It was on a Friday morning that they took me from my cell, and I saw they had a carpenter to crucify as well. Well, you can blame it onto Pilate, you can blame it on the Jews, you can blame it on the devil, but it's God I accuse. It's God they are to crucify instead of you and me, I said to the carpenter, hanging on the tree. To hell with God Almighty, to the carpenter I said. Oh, carpenter, how I wish that you had made the world instead. That's the ironic, tear-streaked, heartbroken protest of a crucified man to a crucified God who is simply there, beyond his wildest imagining, right beside him. I've always known it as a protest poem, but it's actually a song, a Sydney Carter song, meant to be sung how, I've no idea. The words are spoken by a man on a cross in hell. How can you possibly sing when you feel like hell? Shout out, protest, rage, but sing? In the Bible, when people feel that way, like they're in hell, they turn it all into song. The Bible calls them psalms, songs. They're songs meant to be sung, and many of them are de profundis, from the depths. Psalm 130, out of the depths I cry to you, O Lord. When he was in Reading jail, Oscar Wilde wrote one of his famous essays and he called it De Profundis. And that's the reference, Psalm 130, out of the depths I call to you. That's the depths, the lowest a person can possibly go. The Hebrews called those depths Sheol. Our translation for that word is hell. King David in the depths on the run, guilty, broken, family falling apart, forsaken, destroyed, in hell sings his psalm. You see, in hell there's this secret chord that David found, and he played it and it broke the heart of the Lord. David sings a song that Jesus sings on the cross, Song 22, Psalm 22. It begins, my God, why have you forsaken me? That's the first line. In ancient Hebrew, if you wanted to reference a psalm or a song, you sang the first line. And if you listen to the cross songs that Jesus sings, you'll see where he's going. My God, why are you so far from my cry, from my distress? But then it goes on, yet I will trust, for the Lord hears the cry of the poor. All the earth shall remember and return to him. All families shall worship him together, and before him all who go down to the dust, shall rise and bow to him. And my soul shall live. That's Song 22, Psalm 22, that Jesus starts to sing on Good Friday. It moves from agony to despair, from death to life. When Jonah was swallowed up in the belly of the whale, he started to sing to the Lord, and the whale could not withstand the power of his song. It had to throw him out. In the Disney film The Little Mermaid, Ariel, the mermaid, loses her voice trying to become human, and the sea witch imprisons her in the frozen depths under the ocean. But as she's put there, somehow voiceless Ariel starts to sing, and she keeps singing, and her song shatters the prison. Jesus starts to sing from the cross, and the song he sings is going to shatter the bars of every hell. You see, in the beginning was the song, and the song was with God, and the song was God, and the song became flesh and lived among us, full of grace and truth, and the darkness could not overcome him. From the cross, Jesus descended right into the depths where 1 Peter 3:19 he preached to the spirits in prison, where 1 Peter 4:6 he preached good news to the dead, or maybe as Peter Hyatt says, he sang to them. On the cross, Jesus bears everyone's sins. From the cross, Jesus enters everyone's hell and he sings. I don't know how you sing when you're in hell, but Jesus does. Jesus is the song in your hell, and he will not stop singing until he gets to sing within you and to you and right beside you, the very last line that he sings on the cross to every hell. You are finished.